Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Tom Brady is moving on to Tampa Bay and is going to join Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and the explosive Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense with Bruce Arians at head coach. Tom Brady is not a New England Patriot no more. Breaking news, it's official. Tom Brady is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. And there he is, looking pretty sharp in a new uniform, number 12. Tom Brady staying at a 91 overall at 42 years old. He's about to be 43, I believe, in August. He signed a 2-year deal worth $50 million. So he's making $25 million a year. If you want to know, quick math right there. Tom Brady is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to do a little quick simulation, see what his stats are for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And here we go. Look at a team right now. Mike Evans at a 92 overall. He's got them weapons, bro. He's got Chris Godwin, O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate. He's got a decent O-line, not the greatest of O-lines to have. The defense is pretty decent. They got JPP, Devin White, Lavonte David, Shaq Barrett. They got all these corners as well. Vita Vea, Ndamukong Suh. Man, oh man, special teams wise. Yeah, who cares about that? But Tom Brady is now a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. He did not want to re-sign with New England Patriots, and he wanted to start a new chapter in his NFL career, and he's doing that with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But before we do start, let's upgrade these players so we have the best opportunity to try and make the playoffs with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So here we go. We're going to see what Tom Brady's stat line looks like in his first season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know you guys have been waiting for this video. I was just making sure it was official, and now it is official. Tom Brady posted on his Instagram page that he is signing with the Tampa Bay Bucs. It's kind of exciting news, kind of sad news if you're a Patriots fan. The GOAT has moved on in life, and now he's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. And he's going to have a fun season this year with the Tampa Bay Bucs. They got a great offense, and right now they're 2-5 with the GOAT. That's unfortunate. Chris Godwin. Man, oh man, we upgraded him. Let's take a look at his stats before we do anything else. They're in a tough division, so I could see that. Tom Brady only has 10 touchdown passes midway through the season. He has 2 picks, so, you know, he throws very little picks. Tom Brady, a pro for sure. 65% completion percentage. He has about 1,500 yards passing midway through the season. And sacks-wise, he's been sacked 9 times. His longest pass was 43 yards. Let's take a look at the receiving stats. Mike Evans only has a touchdown. That explains a lot. Chris Godwin has 4 TDs. They only have about like 20 receptions, 25 receptions each. O.J. Howard, not too shabby of a season. Ronald Jones, not bad. Rushing-wise, Ronald Jones has been decent. Not the greatest of starts. Their defense, who's leading them in sacks? I want to see. Devin White has 1 sack. Ndamukong Suh has 6 sacks. Shaq Barrett has 3.5. Vita Vea has 3. Golston has 2. Devin White. The list goes on and on. JPP has half a sack. Okay. Well, the Bucs are only 2-5, which is surprising in Tom Brady's first season. They are last place in the NFC South. They're trying to turn things around in the second half of the season. I said they finished 6-10 and missed the playoffs. So let's take a look, see what happens, and hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm going to try and post more free agent videos, and if you are, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, because there's going to be more of these type of videos coming on the channel soon, so be on the lookout for that. We did miss the playoffs, but we did win the last game of the season. As you see in the top left corner, we won against the Falcons 28-21. What did we finish the season as, though? We finished 9-7, so we finished 3rd place. We tied with the Panthers for the second best record in the division. It's going to be a tough division to win. That's what I'm trying to say. Tom Brady, you're joining a very tough division, and you've been in a very easy division with the Dolphins and the Bills. List goes on and on, but take a look. Tom Brady had almost 30 touchdowns, only had 7 picks. Not bad for a 43-year-old quarterback. Just eclipsed 4,000 passing yards. Had a 68% completion percentage. Yards per attempt, had 8.7. His longest pass was 71 yards. He did get sacked 25 times. I don't know if that's a league high or what it is. But with that being said, decent season for a 43-year-old quarterback going into his 21st season. Ronald Jones didn't have 1,000 rushing yards. That's unfortunate. Receiving wise, Mike Evans didn't even get 1,000 yards with Tom Brady. This is not a realistic simulation. Come on, Madden. I expect more out of you. What the hell? Brashad Perryman was the second leading receiver. Chris Godwin had a down year, unfortunately. But he did have 8 touchdowns. Mike Evans had 7, and Brashad Perryman had 4. O.J. Howard actually had 9, so he was one of Tom Brady's favorite targets throughout the season. Now, with that being said, we got to make sure, I don't know if the GOAT is still, do we have to re-sign the GOAT or what? We're going to check in off-season real quick because we kind of need the GOAT for trying to do a second season. That's what I do. I simulate 2 seasons, see how we're looking. All right, let's take a look. Do we need to re-sign the GOAT? Where's the GOAT? The GOAT. I swear the GOAT retired. No, he's an 83 overall, though. All right, so Tom Brady is an 83 overall. For the sake of this video, we'll re-sign Shaq Barrett because he did get re-signed. Or he got franchise tagged. So we're going to give him some of our money. He's young. He's a guy we want to keep on the roster. Shaq Barrett, he's happy to sign and play for this organization. And Ndamukong Suh's actually a free agent. But they did re-sign JPP, so we're going to do that. So let's do that for the sake of the video. That does not look like Jason Pierre-Paul. Alright, we might need to franchise tag him. Anybody else? Carl Nassib went to the Raiders. I don't know if they kept Brashad Perryman. Not sure. Other than that, we're going to just franchise tag JPP. Yeah, let's just franchise tag JPP. Move on, because I know they re-signed him in real life. So let's just franchise tag him. That's an expensive deal for JPP. But for the sake of simulation, we got to keep things realistic. And I don't think the Bucs sign anybody else. So we're just going to sim to next season. We still have the GOAT. Hopefully he doesn't retire in this, or that's going to affect the simulation. And if he retires after 1 year with the Tampa Bay Bucks after going 9-7. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if he's on the team for the second season with the Bucs. Tom Brady, are you on the team? And he is. He's an 83 overall. Tom Brady. He's 43 years old. He still got the superstar X Factor, but he did regress a lot. He went from a 91 to an 83. That is pretty bad. But you can experience that with age, so I'm guessing that's why. He's still the captain. He's still the GOAT. So Tom Brady, let's see what you can do in your second season, even though you dropped down in overall just a little bit. We still got JPP on the roster. Bruce Arians is trying to win a Super Bowl with Tom Brady. So let's see what his stats are looking like in his second season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hopefully, it's playoff bound this time. We're trying to get to the playoffs because that's what Tom Brady's trying to do. That's why he signed with the Bucs. They got the weapons. They got the offense. They got a young defense that is still working their way up in the NFL. So we're going to see what happens here. As we're advancing midway through the season, we did lose to the Raiders 28-6, probably because Carl Nassib was on that team. That's not why, but it's okay. Maybe Marcus Mariota killed us. I don't know. We'll see. We are 1-5-1. We tied a game. I got to see Tom Brady's stats. We are third place. We're not even in last place of the division. He does have more touchdowns this time around. 16 touchdowns, 6 picks. Has 1,900 passing yards, 68 completion percentage, 7.7 yards per attempt, 16 times sacked. Receiving wise, Mike Evans does have 6 touchdowns. He is the leading receiver. That is better this time around. Chris Godwin is our second leading receiver. Only has 2 touchdowns, has about 400 yards. Scotty Miller, don't know who he is. O.J. Howard, still a guy Tom Brady likes in red zone, obviously with 4 TDs, and has about 300 yards. And he's liking Ronald Jones with the dink and dunks out of the backfield, so that's cool. How's he doing rushing-wise? He's doing all right. Defensive-wise, how we looking? Who's our best player? Levante David still going at it with 42 tackles. JPP has 2 sacks, so it was kind of worth the franchise tag for JPP. So with that being said, what we're going to do is we are going to sim the rest of the season. I don't see them making the playoffs, in the second season with Tom Brady. So we're just going to send this up, see what happens. Does Tom Brady make the playoffs? Tell me down in the comment section down below. We will see. In real life, I think he will. I think they'll be a wild card team because they got a very, very tough division in the NFC South with Drew Brees and the Saints being consistent each year. Recently, they've been going off. So I don't know. I think the Buccaneers are a wild card team. We did beat the Panthers, but we did not make the playoffs. That's unfortunate. Let's take a look at the final stats. We finished 5-10-1, so we went worse in Tom Brady's second season as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Let's take a look at his final stats. Tom Brady, he did throw less touchdowns this season. He did throw more picks, 26 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. He had more passing yards this season with about 4,200. Taking a look, he got sacked more this season. 33 times he got sacked. Rushing-wise, Ronald Jones did not eclipse 1,000 yards this season. That's unfortunate. Receiving-wise, Mike Evans had 1,200 yards. He went off this season. Had 9 TDs. Pretty great season for Mike Evans with Tom Brady at quarterback. Chris Godwin had 5 touchdowns. Had almost 800 yards. Scotty Miller, don't know who this guy is, was doing pretty good receiving yards-wise. Had 3 touchdowns. O.J. Howard almost had 700 yards, 6 TDs. The list goes on and on. But with that being said, Madden does not think Tom Brady will go to the playoffs under his 2-year contract with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's unfortunate. Tom Brady doesn't think so. He thinks he's going to go to the playoffs, maybe even win a Super Bowl. He's trying to prove that he can win Super Bowls without Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. Tell me what you guys think. Will Tom Brady be successful in Tampa Bay? I would like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. But that's all I have for you guys today. Rock Soldier 72 signing off.